Howdy, Possum Patty and the Soggy Bottom Bunch here, and we'd like to wish you Happy New Year. Happy New Year! Happy 2025. Well, it is a new year, but I'm sitting here at the table doing some old journaling. My October, November, journal, which is very heavy, very chunky. It doesn't even really fit on the shelf over there. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Okay, if I could sell it by the pound, I'd probably make a lot of money because it is very heavy. Well, I should weigh it, right? I should weigh it. Well, today is the 20th day of journaling with zero spend. Yes, so I'm up now to saving $1 a day. So today will be 20 days, and that's $20 I've saved by not buying anything for journaling and just shopping the stash. Yes, shopping the stash. So it's like no spend, save the cash, shop the stash. That's what I'm doing. I'm keeping track of it in my little planner over here for 2025. I'll fill that out in a little bit. But besides no spend, save cash, shop the stash, in 2025, I want to be reminded to use art supplies that I bought and are kind of sitting around the studio here. Yes, lots of art supplies, and yeah, I need to use them. Get them out and just have a play in the journals, whether it's watercolor or markers or paint pens that I'm shaking right now, and have a play with them. Yes, maybe do some more art in 2025 too. Although I did pretty good in 2024 and doing a couple little projects. I know I did. So yes, what am I doing? Okay, I made the journaling card already. I'm going to show you that. And what I'm doing now is I'm getting ready to cover up one little section of a pocket over here. But I want to doodle on this. Yes, this is a book page and it's very shiny. So I've been sitting here experimenting on what's going to stick to the shiny book page. And that's why I got out the Sharpie markers. Now these are special Sharpie markers. They're called Creative Marker. And there's a little card in here. Oh, here it is. It's called Paint Effect No Bleed. Paint Effect No Bleed. You're supposed to store them flat. And like a paint pen, I guess you got to shake them up because I hear a little ball inside. That usually means you have to shake them up. It's got those little BBs inside. And I'm tried some out on this scrap paper here. I hit it with the heat gun, and so it's dry and it's not coming off. But I also use this white gel pen. This is Signo, Uniball Signo, and at first it came right off. But after I hit it with that heat gun, yes, it seemed to be staying now. So I'm going to have some fun doodling on this book page. Well, you know, I've seen folks paint on magazine pages. And if these work well on this book page, that means these will work on the magazine pages too. And that just looked like a lot of fun. So maybe I should put that on my list of things to do for 2025. Anyway, so why don't you grab a little bit of journaling and keep me company? Come on along. All right, now this page and this side of the pocket are covered with this picture of this lush forest covered in moss and lichen. And the picture that I'm going to use to paint for this side of the pocket and the picture that I used on the journaling card all came from this book my sister gave me, Entering the Grove, which is a photography book, but also has some stories in it. So there's the picture and there's the story. And it's all seasons of the year and it is all around the world too. because there's the rainforest in Costa Rica and different places in America. I love this picture. Wow, I've got to use that on something. I know it's hard to see, but I actually have a leaf like this. It's like a skeletal leaf. Yeah, very interesting pictures. I haven't read the stories yet, though. So this is my journaling card that's going to go in this pocket. Now, Eric Rock is on this side, and he's one of the Thomas Dambo trolls. And Eric Rock and Greta Granite can both be found in the Ninigret Park in Rhode Island. And Thomas Dambo is a famous Danish recycling artist. And he makes these trolls. Oh, he's got like 144 of them all around the world. And I talked a lot about it when I was doing this page for Greta Granite. And I did a little bit of journaling. We met Greta Granite and Eric Rock, two of the Thunderstone trolls at Ninigret Park in Rhode Island. You can find Greta by going down the path through the woods. She sits in a small circular clearing holding many necklaces made from recycling objects. And Eric keeps watch by Little Ninny Pond. And he's got a birdhouse necklace. He's wearing a birdhouse necklace. And I put down here they were created by Thomas Dambo. And I just wrote Rhode Island up there. And that's my journaling card. If you didn't see the video that I made when I put in the Greta Granite page, you can go back and check that out. These trolls are fabulous. First of all, they're huge. Yes, they're very, very, very large. They're amazing. And they're all across the country, like I said, all around the world. And several possum peeps have seen these trolls in their areas. And I did get these journal cards from Crystal. And she saw these at the Virginia Aquarium. Or is it the Norfolk Aquarium? Virginia Aquarium. And look at her trolls. They're amazing. And they all have personalities, yes. And they all have a name and they all have a story. Now you can go to Thomas Dambo's website and learn about all the different trolls everywhere. I love that she put their little story in there. That's amazing. So those are her trolls. And Eric and Greta are the trolls in Rhode Island. And I heard that Thomas Dambo has plans for a few more of these very large trolls here in New England somewhere. There's a few trolls up at the Maine Coastal Botanical Gardens too. All right, so what I'm doing is working on this to cover this side of the pocket. Not that this isn't lovely paper, but it just doesn't go with what I want in this spread. I want it very woodsy. Yes, very woodsy for my Thunderstone trolls. So let me move this out of the way. I don't know what I'm going to do with that journal now. I might need a special place to put that. I've got a whole bag of those paint pens. Do you remember I was trying these out? Yeah. I just had to try them out. And have I used them? Not much. All right, let's do their business here. I don't do my business and I forget, but that's okay. I can always catch up later. So this is Wednesday, January 1st. And this is day 20, no spend. See, that's very easy. Got to keep it simple. You know, if you don't keep it simple, you tend to like give up on it. So I'm keeping it very simple, counting the days. They're not all in a row. They're only on days that I journal. And $1 for every day that I journal and have no spend. And then I'm just sticking money in here, saving my cash. Saving my cash. Okay. Business done. I got some 1s and a 5 and a 10. I'm not sure how long I'll count until I put the next bit of cash in there, whether it's going to be a 1 or a 5 or a 10. I'm not sure. Okay, this is my idea. Oh, I'm sorry about the glare. How am I going to do this with all this glare on there? Oh, the better over here. I'm looking for a spot with not so much glare. It seems like this side of the table is a little darker in the shadow maybe. But I thought this tree looked like a troll because looking at the trunk, I see a nose right there and I see eyebrows. So the eyes would be there and there's the cheeks, or maybe that's a mustache and the mouth would be down here, or maybe a beard. A mustache and a beard and a nose and 2 eyes and 2 giant horns. Look at that. So, how am I going to do this? I've got to get used to doodling, and the best thing to do is just jump right in. Oh my, and there's my morning dove o'clock already. I don't know, the day just goes by way too fast. Now, I thought if I put a little bit of a shadow under the nose that would stand out more. And then put like a highlight across the top. No, I don't know if that looks like a nose anymore. Looks like a smile. All right, so I'm going to put a little around the top. Okay, there. That's better. We can call this troll Greenbeard. Greenbeard. Kind of like this color. Where's my test paper? Ooh, lovely. Lovely color, lovely color. Okay. Now, so this is going to be sort of like a mustache. And then this is going to be like his beard, like that. But I don't want to cover up all of the bark, all that texture in the bark. But I do want to sort of make it look like a beard. Oh, then he should have a little mouth right there. That might help. Okay, let me find another big pen. All right, let's see. I got a little pink one. Okay, let me shake these up. I'm just doodling with this darker, like aqua color. And then, let's see, follow the lines of the bark, maybe. Oh, I was going to do a mouth. Oops. All right, a mouth. Just maybe a little hint of a lip there. And that's the red. Put a dot of pink in there. And I don't want to go too close. I'm going to let that dry a little bit. Okay, well, I'm covering up the bark. Oops. That's okay. I love the colors. Okay, now I want to find some magazines to doodle on. Make some funny pictures. Maybe I can turn some fashion models into trolls. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? How would that look mixed with this other green? Ooh, that might be interesting too. It's like a mossy beard. I know, I'm like trying all the colors. Here's a gray. Here's a gray. It's an old troll. He might have a little gray in his beard. All right, let's go to the let's go to the eyes. Let's go to the eyes. No, let's put some more in here. Too much gray. Nope, just got on my finger. Okay, now his eyebrows can be the same color as his mustache and beard. Like that. Okay, that's the light one. And that's the darker one. And that's the black. What kind of eye? Well, I'm not really planning. I'm just kind of going with the bark here. It's following the shape of the bark. I think you should have some eyelids though. Like that. And and what? Thinking about the eyes. And working on the mouth. um Maybe green eyes. He's a tree after all. And maybe he's looking down. He's looking down at us. Ooh, I wonder if I could use these to do those simple fairies. My simple fairy book. Well, that might be fun. Might need a couple coats of white though. I like to play too much. Yeah, I just can't do something. I gotta play and play. Okay. We can put some hairs up in that eyebrow. I'm like waiting for those eyes to dry a little bit. By doodling. Ooh. We haven't used orange yet. That white sort of really blended in with that green. Maybe the tip is dirty. No, it's going on there. Maybe I just touched the black. Okay, what about his horns? Oh, maybe we'll use the orange for the horns. I gotta come back and work on those eyes. It's like the black kind of fades to a gray once it's on the paper. Okay, so his head is kind of going this way. And the horns are kind of going this way. And they're kind of twisty. Twisty old horns. Like that. I'll put some more colors and stuff in them in a second here. So I just get the basic idea going. Of course, that could be a hat, like a Viking hat, right? With the horns on it. Oh, this one's got a knot in it. I don't see a brown. Why would they not make a brown? There's a purple. There's like no brown. If you take purple and orange. Get like a neutral color. So I'm just smoothing the orange and the purple together. Just for fun. Just for fun. And now I need to go watch a couple videos on how different folks paint on magazines. Have you painted on magazine pictures before? And what do you use? And looks like a lot of fun. I know. I might add a little black to that. Clean this off a little bit. Needs more orange. It needs more orange. Oh, I can go through magazines and look for pictures of trees and turn them into trolls. Oh yeah, now the whites of his eyes are showing up. It might dull. It might dull down though. Let's see. Can keep them white. I want to put some more black, but I'm going to wait. Trying to make his eyes brighter green. Seems like the colors got a little dull as they dried. Maybe you just need to keep adding layers and layers. See, now I'm playing down there while I'm waiting for that to dry. Oh, remember I said I was going to let the tree bark show through? Oh, well. Oh, well. Having too much fun. What do you think? What do you think? Now I'm just putting some texture on top of the color on the horns. Then I'll probably want to put more color. Then I'll probably want to put more texture. I might want to put a little bit more orange back in there. I'm loving the face. I'm loving the face, yes. He's almost done. He's almost done. Going over some of this with a little bit of orange. Oh, I like that. I'm going to have to clean the nib here. Well, the orange is going to be a little brown for a while because the nib is dirty. Well, I think that's probably enough. I had a lot of fun. I love the way the face is looking right now. I'm going to dry it a little bit. Well, today's play included completing the journaling card. You have a picture of Eric Rock on there about our adventure to Ninigrit Park in Rhode Island to see Eric and Greta Granite. And I decorated the back of the pocket by painting on the tree with my Sharpie paint pens. Yes, that was a lot of fun. I'm going to do more of that, definitely. So my troll spread is finished, yes. As finished as the journal page could be, because you can always add something to a page later on. But I'm going to call that finished for now. I am untying to see where I have to go next in this monster of a journal. I knew there was only a few more pages to do, and I kind of went to the last page and then did the troll, which is the second to last spread. And if I work from the back, the next thing is this fabric here, which came from Linda at Linda's Mixed Up Mess. She made a journal cover, but I just stuck it in the journal. And I was going to put these pumpkins on there. Oh, and I found this leaf. I was wondering if I cut it down, if it would fit in this little pocket over here. It might be too big. The pocket doesn't go in very far. No, it's a very small pocket. All right, so that's not going to fit in there. So I'm going to find something else. Oh, well, this is for another day, isn't it? Yes, that's enough for today. That's enough for today. I'm going to put my paint pens away and make sure they're all closed. Well, thanks for coming along today. I really appreciate the company. And you all just have a blessed 2025. Happy junk journaling. Bye-bye.